As Nigeria gets more accolades on the international scene, talented singer Tems has set a new record for Nigerian music at the 65th edition of the prestigious Grammy Awards. The singer bagged a Grammy Award in the Best Melodic Rap Performance category, and her vocal and writing contribution on the smash hits Wait For You, featuring Drake and herself. It's her first Grammy Award win after 4 nominations and the first home-based female Nigeria Grammy winner. Marvin, you have to put that, first home-based female.
First and foremost,
congratulations, Marvin.
It's a thing of joy to see how far Afrobeat has come. You know, many years ago, it was just like a joke. You know, when the Two-Face and Remedies and the likes, we were seeing Grammy as something that was so far off, you know, that we never imagined we were ever going to be getting it this soon. So seeing Nigerians getting it back to back to back, you know, imagine Burna Boy and herself being nominated, and then Whiskey and Burna Boy again. So for Tems, I'm really happy for Tems, because knowing how she started, you know, this is one artist that at one point it felt like no record label in Nigeria wanted to sign her because they felt her sound was very different, you know, and then she started doing things herself, you know, and all of that. You know, and then thanks to the smash hit Essence with Wizkid, that kind of like just elevated her, put her on that platform, you know, where everybody got to see her. So I'm really, really excited for her that she was able to win this, you know.
Julie, what is it about Nigerian music? President Barack Obama actually put Burna Boy on his playlists last year, and everywhere you go in the world. I was in Dallas, and the first 3 hit songs they were playing everywhere. You think you are in Nigeria?
Yes, in those days, even here in our country, at parties, American R&B, R&B hits that they will be playing, you know, and they were also fond of playing old tunes, again foreign.
Yes.
But today, things have changed. The last time I traveled to Ghana was when I saw that change had indeed come. Because in the hotel where we were lodged, just beside the home of their former president, the one that died recently, Kufo, they were playing Nigerian songs back to back. And I'm like, so Ghanaians love Nigerian songs like this. But we've been able to take Afrobeat to the world stage, and Nigerian artists are doing collaborations with some of the best artists in the world, you know, and this is making them all the more acceptable on a global plane. Because you see Wizkid doing collabos with big artists, you see Burna Boy doing collabos, you see even artists not as big as they are able to do collabos. This guy, the former boyfriend of Rihanna.
Drake?
No, the one that went to jail because of Rihanna. What's her name? What's his name again? The one, you know, Mona Lisa, now that the collaboration for Mona Lisa. Chris Brown.
Oh, Brown.
Chris Brown. You know, I was surprised that Chris Brown and that artist, not particularly famous, but the sound was good enough for a Chris Brown to agree to feature on it. That's the point that I'm making. Our music is now of international standard, and
it is.
Look, people may say all kinds of nasty things about Nigeria because we too, we let ourselves down by some of the nasty things we do. But these young people are people in the IT, are people in entertainment, young people, you know, they are making our country proud. And Nigeria needs to invest more. Because clearly now, that is an area where we can even earn a lot of foreign exchange. There was a time when ABBA musical group was bringing the greatest foreign exchange into Sweden, even higher than Volvo, the Volvo automobile company. You know, it's from Sweden. They were earning more foreign exchange than Volvo. So that's to tell you that music can actually be a big foreign exchange earner for our country if we give these guys all that they need, make the environment conducive for them.
Marvin, you've been in this industry for a while now, and the evolution of Nigerian artists. Yeah. Did you see this coming?
So with the aggression that people like, to be fair to the likes of Two-Face, the band, these guys actually did pave the way, but the guys now.
As far back as 2010, the band did a collaboration with Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, and then Two-Face at one time even tried to do something with R. Kelly, even though some people felt okay, they weren't together in the studio. But we started seeing the push. I think the band was one of those guys that started pushing, to get out of Africa. So they felt, okay, we've conquered Africa.
Foreign music label.
You understand? We've conquered Africa. We need to go, further. He tried, with Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist did break into especially the British market. Yeah. And that started opening up. And then I think Wizkid followed, broke into the British market. But America was now the problem. For Nigerian artists to bring into the US was a big issue. Until I think Davido tried it with Fall and If. He just played around with it. And then Essence came and broke into the world chart. And then now Tems. And then interestingly, the song that Tems got nominated for was our original song that was sampled by Future and Drake. So they picked a song that she released in 2020.
Our own song?
Our own song that she wrote. She wasn't even on this song. But because they sampled her song, that's why she's getting all of this credit for it. And she deserves it. She's a fantastic songwriter.
Jide, O2 Center is not a big deal to our artists now. If you go to Madison Square Garden, you go to any big place in the United States, right now, Burna Boy is shutting down everywhere in the United States.
I think even Wizkid can sell out any arena.
We did O2 Center. That's why
he's doing
that's the point. Yes, that's the point. When you said Burna Boy, I believe that Wizkid can sell out any arena. He's that big. Is that big? Is that the respect that he has is tremendous. You can't quantify it, And I can say a lot of artists have also been influenced by Wizkid. Here was a boy who won a talent hunt competition as a little boy, and see how he has grown. I was watching Rema play in Holland, I think Rotterdam. The moment he invited Wizkid to come on stage, if you see the ovation, that's to tell you how big.
There's this spirit behind that Afrobeat music. When they start the soundtrack for Ojuelegba,
that's to tell you
so big.
That's to tell you how big Wizkid is.
Yes.
Wizkid is a Nigerian export to the world, a very big Nigerian export to the world. You can see him, he's not got a big body, but that is a tremendous artist. And so many artists have actually taken after him. And we are seeing the result all over the world. Everyone talks about Nigerian music.
Marvin, in terms of competition, just look at the last World Cup. We had Davido that played in the finals inside the arena.
I was just saying now that Wizkid this year is having his show at the Tottenham Stadium. He's already started selling tickets, and he's hoping to sell out. Tottenham Stadium is about 60,000 capacity. Burna Boy is having his show this year at the London Stadium. So these guys have felt, okay, we're not just conquering the world now. We are going out now. We want to conquer even where your guys cannot even conquer. And I can tell you for a fact, Wizkid, Burna Boy, Davido, they are far bigger than a lot of the big British artists that you know. How many of them can sell, even the O2, let alone a stadium? Wizkid did this back to back to back to back. Even Ashake thought he was small and wanted to do his show at a smaller venue. And unfortunately, it didn't work, and then that was when he realized that, I think I was even, undermining myself, So right now in Africa, I think every other African
how many downloads did Kiss Daniel record the other day? I think up to 12 million for
And again, they are making the money now because unlike those days when it used to be Alaba to decide how much they get for their album.
Would their fates.
Now it is strictly Apple Music, it's strictly Spotify, you know, and all of these guys. So they're making their money directly. And that's back to what he talked about, you know, Forex coming back to Nigeria. Now Apple Music, these guys are making so much money from YouTube.
So we've left the era of
streaming
hawking CDs and everything.
They don't even do all of
so
that.
The number of download you have and everything, you make your money there.
It's so easy now, you know, and I'm just excited. You know, looking at the Premier League, like what you're saying, scattered with Nigerians now. Yes. You know, almost all the big teams. See, there's one
even in the, you know, some of these English teams, when they win and they are celebrating in their locker room, it's Nigerian music that they are playing. I was shocked. And look at people like even Pogba, Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
He sings Nigerian music, Nigerian music effortlessly, and you see when they are jubilating, it's still that what they are playing. I think I saw Rudiger when he was in Chelsea. They won a game. They were playing Nigerian music. You know, so this music has gone beyond where some of us would ever have imagined.
Not forgetting the family that started it all, the Kutis. If Femi and Sheon, if they have any show in France today, I don't know what it is about the Kutis and France. they worship them.
They are the pioneers, you know, of Afrobeat. Fela basically, you know, started all of this. And I like the fact that everybody gives him that regard. You know, Two-Face will say Fela back. If you go to his Snapchat, he refers himself as Fela back. You know, that's Fela is back. You know, Burna Boy still sees himself as the next Fela. So they're all giving him that respect. You know, like you paved the way, would always, you know, respect you and honor your legacy. Yes, I'll definitely give it to that family. I think they've, still over the years, they've held it down. I still believe Femi Kuti should have gotten a Grammy.
Yeah, he's been nominated. He's been nominated like twice.
Times, you know, at some point he got tired. He should have gotten a Grammy.
Even Made's son has been nominated.
You know, so I don't know why Femi didn't get a Grammy. Femi deserved to get a Grammy. Yeah, we can argue Sheon, as fantastic as Sheon is, his sound is really kind of restricted. But Femi Kuti cut across everything. His song can be Afrobeat, his song can even be, you know, he should have gotten a Grammy. I think that's one person that the Grammy didn't really do well, you know, but good enough, they've come around.
Even the likes of KSA, in the days, they've been nominated for Grammy.
Well, Grammy, there are many artists that you ask yourself, why have they not won the Globe? Why have they not won Grammy? It's difficult for us to pinpoint why a Femi will not win a Grammy, for example, because even Bang 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 back then was extremely popular. And he is not also just a fantastic band leader, but a fantastic instrumentalist. And you are looking at a total musician.
Stage artist.
Yeah. Total musician with stagecraft, with ability to play all kinds of instruments, including wind instruments. So, well, there are riddles that we will never be able to crack about Grammy, you know. But let's just celebrate our guys who are doing well. And the fact that Tems can win this, you know, I used to see her simply as Wizkid's protege, because Wizkid brought her under his wings, you know. Now Wizkid has won something, and Tems too has won literally the same thing. So it means that the future is bright, not just for these ones, but for some of those who are coming behind them.
We've broken the glass.
It's been shattered completely.
So what next? What next?
It's just for the industry now to grow. It's just for the relevant bodies. It's just for people to now start seeing, or maybe government. I don't like to use the word government, but Nigeria needs to start paying attention to this side of the country that's really doing well. Music and entertainment is doing really well. And then the funny thing is, these guys carry this all by themselves.
Yes.
Without any support, without any help. Some of them with their own money or with friends' money, you understand? So it is time now for government to really sit down and say, this is good, this will be lucrative, and this would help the economy, and it will also help the younger ones. Because there are a lot of people, Nigeria is so talented, I don't think any other country can keep up, especially in Africa.
Even these guys we're talking about, the commotion they cause in African countries,
Crazy.
if you see the likes of the Peace Squares, if they go to the stadium in Liberia,
tomorrow,
lock it down. Stampede everywhere, Sierra Leone, everywhere. And South Africa.
Unfortunately, it's like they came a little too early. Peace Square, when they went to Burkina Faso, they were received at the airport by the president of that country. And they took a ride in the president's car. When I saw Peace Square perform in Cameroon, I said, what? This is Nigerian musical group, this popular in Cameroon?
Lock it down, anywhere.
So I wish that the Peace Square twins hit the scene about this time. They would have been extremely rich, because the world now is interested in Nigerian music, Nigerian sound, as some of them call it, and our artists are respected everywhere. Did you see this song by Marvin's?
Mavin?
Yes, the Mavin's group.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The one that is released recently, I'm trying to...
Wonder More?
No, not the last, the one before Wonder More. Okay. The one before Wonder More, and it's a song that I sing a lot. But,
No.
Okay. Well, the one led by Crayon.
Yeah.
That's so in a Ghanaian school, in a Ghanaian secondary school, they were singing that song, and I'm like, the students, so it's like on the assembly ground, it was that song that they were singing, and the same dancing that you saw Crayon, Ladipo, and the rest of them, they were just singing. I said, so this song is already popular in Ghana. Not long after it was released. That's to tell you that our people will dominate
today we have to leave
song for so long.
To tell you that we'll still have time to catch up in spite of politics. Maybe not
the
GM or Max FM. Thank you. I'm seeing you on the show for the first time. I'm sure